we examined almost 90 females, sir, whose stay had overlapped with that of the victim, sir.
Who will accept this report as correct? I don't think the Chief Judicial Magistrate, of whatever ilk he is, he will accept this report. You may be satisfied. Who can be satisfied that you put your work within that corner and assess yourself?
Sir,
we are not going to say anything for the reason that we don't know whether you have made good efforts. Have you flagged from where you have proceeded on the premise that nobody is to be found?
Sir, not exactly, sir.
Come in front.
Not exactly, sir, but whatever attempts we have done to find out the culprit, sir, we have marked each one of them, sir.
Could you get the names of those persons?
Sir, no, sir. We examined almost 90 females, sir, whose stay had overlapped with that of the victim, sir, and we took all of their statements and got them recorded under 164. And in that, sir,
that you have said.
Sir.
And therefore you have charge sheeted only one person, the superintendent was overall in charge.
Yes, sir. The one name that kept on emerging was that of Vandana Gupta, and hence that is why, sir.
You don't have to take the name.
Sir, the accused, sir, the superintendent.
Even then.
Sir, sorry, sir. So, so on the basis of that only, sir, we charge sheeted her because the victim statement, sir, that only found corroboration in statement of 3 other residents of the Gaiga shelter.
See, why we are skeptical about the investigation having been conducted properly. We are not passing any comment. This is just the tentative opinion of the court. Don't get disheartened, both of you. Now we find that it was a very, very big offence, gender-related offence, especially against hapless women who were lodged in that aftercare home or whatever. Mr. Advocate, please take this. Now, the person who gave the interview, which actually kick-start all this debate, she's not the only person who is the victim, right? So there would be many others. How many of them have been interviewed by you, interrogated by you? What information did you call out? And did you ask for any did you put the superintendent to a special interrogatories? But we don't get satisfied. The occurrence has taken place in the capital, under the nose of the High Court, and up till now you have been able to point towards any finger towards only one. And to tell you a fact, she being a lady, we find that she could only have been a facilitator. That's right. So she has facilitated whom? So therefore we find that this investigation is absolutely lopsided. We don't know, we have not seen the papers. You do one thing. You have submitted the charge sheet?
Yes, sir.
You give 2 copies. One, I mean, we can always have a copy. We can give a copy. We'll go through this. We find that there is something lacking in your effort. Not yours. Investigating agencies.
Sir, if I may just elucidate everything that we have done so far, sir. So we took the.
Are you satisfied?
Sir,
with this kind of allegation, with this large spectrum of the victims, are you satisfied that only one person you could lay your hands upon? We are not asking you to frame others who are not there.
Sir.
We are not asking you to do that.
Sir.
We are even not asking you to expand the scope of investigation. Sir. Not at all. But if you as an investigator, as the head of the investigating team, 8-member team, if you are satisfied that all this happened only because of the facilitator and nobody could get any access to the home and could meet the girls, then I don't think we are on the same page.
Sir, so far what we have done to get to those culprits, sir, if at all something like this had happened, so we took the FSL team to examine the entire premises.
Why I'm cutting you short? Now these processes are known.
Sir.
You will have FSL report. You will ask for, you will take a person, you will request for custodial remand and whatever.
Sir.
We know that process.
Sir.
We are only asking you about your satisfaction that this kind of an occurrence has taken place and this is not a new one.
Sir.
And you could not, you don't have a clue who were part of it. Just that.
Sir, whatever processes we had followed, we did everything, sir. In fact, sir, our sole basis of everything that has happened so far are the statements of those 2 victims, sir. Now, one of these victims, sir, gets released from aftercare home, sir. The victim of FIR 1322, sir. She gets released from the aftercare home on 5/8/2021, and after 1.5 years, sir, she alleges these complaints, and the FIR of 1321 does not hint at any sexual exploitation,
Look,
sir. And secondly,
please don't proceed on those lines.
sir,
I'll advise you, don't proceed on those lines.
sir,
The very tenor of your explanation says
sir.
that you're not believing the accusation. If that be so, then the charge sheet is bad.
No, no, sir. No, no, sir. Absolutely not, sir.
So therefore, don't say that.
Sir,
If you find the accusation to be correct,
sir.
what have you done to extend your arms to reach those culprits? Now, if you say that the statement is made after 1 year, that means you can.
Sir.
There could be tutored statements. I don't say that it cannot be.
Sir.
But these are two different strands in the investigation. Should you find the accusation made by the women to be bad, to be not acceptable, that's one stand. If you say this, that there was considerable time lag when the matter was reported and when they were subjected to such misdemeanor.
Sir. Sir, actually, sir, because of that, the statements are vague, sir. And even when, sir, not just that, we tried reaching out to girls of shelter home who were released from the shelter home at that point in time, sir. And, sir, from time to time, inspections had been carried out at the shelter home. And we have got a report of all those inspection notes also, sir.
Satisfy us. We will have to go through.
With the permission of the court, sir?
Yes.
Very good afternoon, sir. Sir, I have personally supervised this case from the very beginning, sir. All the supervision notes were issued by me, sir. The accusations that came, sir, upon the basis of that the FIRs were registered, sir. Then, in order to enhance the scope of the investigation, and in order to check out whether this thing was taking place on large scale or not, sir. It's mobile forensics.
How many people did you interrogate?
Sir, we interrogated all the staff, the
How many
paramedical
people?
staff.
Give us the number of heads.
Numbers plus all the security guards also, sir.
Security guards also, sir. 90 people was 160 was taken apart from that. 40 plus 20 plus the guards.
And all of them feigned ignorance. They said it's all right. We didn't see anything.
Sir.
That's exactly it.
Sir, throughout investigation, we had only to do 164 incriminating statements, sir. 164 statements, sir. And all other.
We can't even tell you to. Manufacture. Nobody can tell you to manufacture evidence.
Sir.
But they are not satisfied. We'll see the entire investigation papers. They are not satisfied. And you have been able to charge sheet only one. A female.
Yes, sir.
A superintendent.
So the one who could have been the
And
facilitator.
how did she facilitate?
Sir, according to the statements of the victim, sir, it was said that she is the one who took share of the money of the wrongdoing
From whom?
that happened. From the exploiters.
Who are those? You
Sir,
couldn't
we
get
tried
their names.
ascertaining. No, sir, we did not get names out of it.
Who will accept this report as correct? I don't think the Chief Judicial Magistrate, of whatever ilk he is, he will accept this report. You may be satisfied. Who can be satisfied that you have found that the superintendent was facilitating the entry of, predators who masqueraded as relatives, and then the women were sedated and they were raped?
So we took the help of counselors also, sir. The professional counselors, they were also taken to the scene so that
Not
in
even
case.
one. This is surprising. Not even
Sir.
one. Well, if you are satisfied, we'll look at the papers and we'll give you directions. But we are not satisfied at the moment. How could this be? How could this be? Then perhaps your accusation against the superintendent also is bad.
So that we have mentioned in the
And
memo of
not that
evidence in
people
the charge
from
sheet, sir.
overseas were facilitated in entering the home. Must have been people from around.
We exhausted the all manual and technical input that we could at that point in
We
time.
have
No,
submitted
we
the
are not
complete
recording anything.
evidence.
We will not say that this report is very, very perfunctory, though it may run in 500 or 600 pages, but we are not satisfied. We will record that only one person who has been found worth trying is the superintendent, who is a lady. Her role is only that of a facilitator. Think of it. Just think of it, and the response should come from you.
So we had also examined the bank accounts, all the possible
Are you
transactions that could happen.
inclined to go for a further investigation?
In case some relevant facts come up, definitely, sir, under 173
We'll tell you what
CRPC.
relevant facts are from your reports only.
Sir, sir.
You're not seeing it with a discerning eye. We might end this litigation by saying that this is the report, but we are not thoroughly dissatisfied. If that suits you, it's all right. But then we'll be falling short of our duty as judges.
Sir, we're ready for any further investigation, sir. We have exhausted.
On what lines?
Sir.
Please, if you have exhausted your results,
sir.
It doesn't speak very good of the policing.
Sir.
You tell us, where have you faltered, and in which direction should you proceed now? You tell us.
Sir, just
instead of us telling you, then we completely reject the veracity of your proper policing and investigation, and we give you our own direction without monitoring the investigation. Unless you come up yourself. I'm just repeating it all over again.
Sir.
Not the first time where shelter home inmates have been violated physically. It's not the first time. And then the shelter home in question, located at Patna. There were many interviews when the matter was reported. There was some time lag between action and the report. And then you have been able to find one lady superintendent. Now, if you put all your facts within these 4 parameters, I think nobody, not even your own department, would say that you've done a good job.
Sir, we have not got the access to the 164 statements, CRP statements of both the victims.
Please,
in that case, sir, perhaps
not as investigators.
We were not allowed to.
Not only as investigators, and precisely for this reason, you have been nominated as the head. You have that sensitivity with you.
Yes, sir.
For your gender.
Yes, sir. Sir, in fact, sir, just to ensure that the victims are not harassed or anything, sir, we were even ready to take the statement of the 161 statement of the victim wherever she felt comfortable. Sir, and entirely throughout.
That's
sir,
something which is given.
Yes. Sir,
Can you do
sir.
anything beyond that?
Absolutely not, sir. And exactly that is why, sir, the whole basis, sir, the reason why this case is coming to place.
I have given you 4 corners. Put your work within that corner and assess yourself.
Sir,
we are not going to say anything for the reason that we don't know whether you have made good efforts. We don't know. If we make that statement, that would be bad. Now you find out yourself where actually you have faltered. I mean, this is no way of policing. This is no way of investigation and policing in the first instance. How did it happen? You have to be the showstopper. I'm sorry, you are not taking it to a logical conclusion. We know our limitations. We are not here to monitor your investigation. The power to investigate is plenary with you, with police. All these nuances of law we all know. Therefore, Mr. Advocate General is not even objecting to it. I'm only asking a question repeatedly. What gives you this satisfaction that you have done your work?
So one more submission, sir.
Now, I'll tell you what.
Sir.
You go through the reports.
Sir.
Find out in what way you could make a headway.
Sir.
And in case you require any further investigation, come out with necessary reasons. We will permit you. We will direct, because this is under Article 226 and we have taken suo motu notice of it. But it should come from you. If we tell you anything, you would perhaps clamor that the investigation is being monitored. No, we are not monitoring the investigation.
With the permission
we can do that.
Courts.
We can do that, but we are not doing it for the moment.
Sir. So one last submission, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in order to get more proof, sir, once we came across the 164 CRPC statements,
what
we did, sir, we did we got all the costing reports, sir, because these inmates are regularly constant also, sir.
If your intentions were to investigate it properly and take it to a logical conclusion, you would not have filed charge sheet straight away. Was she in jail?
No, sir, she was arrested, sir.
She was arrested. Now, this would require 60 days to file charge sheet. She wouldn't have been in jail for 60 days. Where was the hurry? Where was the hurry? Nobody would have questioned you about 167 too. I mean, we get an impression that you have deliberately pulled the curtain down before time.
The scope of further investigation will always be there, sir. So we have
further investigation. How will you do? You must know. For the sake of following the precedent, you would seek further permission from the chief. Both the cases have ended in final report. One case is still pending.
Sir, one case went as lack of evidence.
She did corroborate her.
That's clueless.
No, lack of evidence, sir. Sakshi Kami, sir. She didn't corroborate her statement, sir.
For how long have you investigated? No,
Sir, I've been the eye of the case since February, sir.
That's right. Mr. Advocate General, we are absolutely convinced. If they say that there is no evidence, we can't fill in the gaps. But we will record that this is absolutely unsatisfactory. And I will just give the four corners, the dotted lines, and let any authority put these facts in between that square and say whether they have done a good job. And I am unhappy. Let them come out. You read the papers again. Apply your investigator's mind. Don't be under any stress of any kind. Now, a guilty is no amount of pressure should deviate you from your duty. Whoever he is, howsoever high he may be. You must. ये तो बेकार की कहानी है ना कि कानून के हाथ बहुत लंबे हैं और सबके ऊपर है, ये तो कहानी है. ये कहानी है. If we can't remedy the wrongs, if a person comes to the court, what is the use of all these robes? Likewise, what is the use of all your dress and all the paraphernalia and all the hierarchy that you are working in? If you can't investigate a simple case, कोई espionage का तो केस है नहीं है. बहुत लोगों से तो पूछना तो है नहीं इसको. If that satisfies you about your about your responsibility as a police officer, go ahead. We will do what we can. Without putting you in any trouble, we'll do what we can. We have to rise early today, so we close for today. Give us 2 copies of the entire police papers. Can you do that?
Yes.
Hand it over to the court master. He will, because 2 of us will go through it. Let us do some work. Pursuant to the orders, the Senior Superintendent of Police Patna and
ASP Sachivalaya.
Name?
Kamya Mishra.
And Ms. Kamya Mishra, ASP Sachivalaya, who has headed the team of investigators in this case, are present with police papers. We don't write that we are dissatisfied today.
No, right now.
Right now we don't. Police papers. We need to examine the police papers before accepting the end report that no clue could be found about anybody except the superintendent of the aftercare home, who has been shown as a facilitator in the final analysis. This court has also asked, this court has interacted with the police officers above named and has asked them to again examine the police papers in order to find some headway in the investigation so that the matter doesn't, so that the matter is not given an indecent quietus. We are at a loss to understand that one person, a female who was the superintendent of the aftercare home, has been charge sheeted for the offences for which the FIR has been lodged. Obviously as a facilitator. Then where is the justification of not reaching the culprits who took the help of the facilitator? We are not ready to accept the situation. The head of the investigating team and the senior superintendent of police shall be present on the next day with their suggestions as to how, with the roadmap to further investigation as to how to reach the culprits. All right, thank you, Mr.
Yes.
हेलो, कहाँ जा रहे हैं? ऐसे ही इंटरेस्टिंग वीडियो देखने के लिए आप हमारे चैनल को लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और शेयर करें। यदि आप फेसबुक, इंस्टाग्राम और ट्विटर पर देख रहे हैं तो डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक है, उसे भी जाकर फॉलो कर लें। धन्यवाद।